Hey everyone, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. This is DreadX 3, or DreadX Collection 3, Part 3 officially. Because the last one ended up being a mini-sode because the cat was a pain in the butt. Not that cat, my cat. Anywho, this is part of Halloween in July because I love Halloween. October, horror. And I was like, you know what? Might as well play something horror. No reason I have to wait till October, right? And the DreadX collections have been pretty perfect for filling this out. Also to help break up the top 10 lists that we do on the 2OGs. I was like, maybe we should spread those out for folks, and I don't know. I'm just thinking, trying new things, at least with these videos. Maybe to postpone the other videos I have to do. I guess I don't have to do. You don't have to do anything. Anyway, let me get through this opening, right? Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun. I've been doing it for many years, and I'm going to be doing it for many more. Got the brilliant idea, the bug up my butt, when I was like, you know what? Especially as you get older, but even if you're younger, sometimes you can't get folks over to play some couch co-op, and that's a big bummer. How can I possibly come up with a simple, easy, fast solution? Wait, I play video games. Why don't I just record? Because sometimes funny crap happens, and sometimes I say smart things, a lot of times I say dumb things. I can pretend I'm talking to viewers. That's a brilliant idea. So I do what I call our buddy or companion videos. You pop them on, and every time you watch one of my videos, or you just have it on in the background, whether it's in your homes or on your phones, I see it as if you're inviting me into your home. I'm inviting you into mine, and then we create this portal or gateway where we both meet up to hang out on the world's biggest couch, known as the internet. We're kind of like in that Matrix 1 movie. I think I've been making that parallel a lot. But when he does the armory and all the guns like zoom through and kind of stuff, it's kind of like that. It's a couch that never ends. And it goes on and on, my friend. So, for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, or however long, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend, because we're going to be playing, well, in this case, a game I have not played before. I mean, I played it. Been playing it, but I've never played it until I started playing it. That makes sense. But good games, bad games, old games, new games, all types of games, except sports games. And of course, if you have any recommendations for games, please let me know in the comments. I'm pretty flexible and open. Really. Like, if you really want me to play a sports game, I would just ask, don't torture me. I'll play bad games. I will totally play bad games. But, I don't know. Outside of something like Mutant League Football or maybe Blades of Steel, those types of sports games I'm cool with. Blood Bowl. I like Blood Bowl. Not a real sport, but anyways. Sorry. Thanks for joining. To my subscribers, thank you, as always. Y'all are amazing, and because of how great you've treated me over the years, I promise you this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'm going to keep doing videos. Not going to stop me. Invisible person, I keep saying you're never going to stop me. You know who you are. You stay there. You stay over there in that town of Peoria. Yeah. Peoria. Drive by Redneck and Viewers, howdy. And, do I have a recommendation for you? Yeah, play Nightmare Creatures. Look up Nightmare Creatures. Let's get a push done to try and get Nightmare Creatures brought back. At least re-release it. Know what I mean, Bird? Drink some water. Stay hydrated. Put a dip in. Don't dip. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Pet. Let's go. I didn't notice this until recently, but the level gets darker, right? The overworld map. It started out bright and cheery, and I like it because also the pumpkins start getting lit up. I think they were lit up before, but now it's more prominent. And of course, you get the rain, the thunder. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3 more. Should be able to beat it, right? Alright, let's do, 1 second, let me make sure my phone's volumes are at the right levels. And or off if need be. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. Soul Waste. What's this one? Alright. No French, huh? What's that? Let's see. No French. Is that like B.A.D? I think. Pronunciation's completely off, but again, I took French in high school. I've used what minor French I've known maybe like 5 times in my entire life. Anyways, B.A.D. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Perfectly fine. Graveyard shift at the mysterious B.A.D. Hotel. Has much to do and much to see. Teleporting off to the world, you see. Hee. Alright, kind of dig that. Reminds me of Japan, of course. Press enter. Alright. Is there like a... Hello and welcome to the B.A.D. Hotel. I'm the night manager, Palm. Is this your first time working the night shift? Don't worry, the night shift is quiet and our work list is very simple. Let's see, first off, the vending machines break down easily around here. Usually I just shake them a little and they turn back on. Don't tell my boss. Ohio. Secondly, we should keep an eye out for any lost items guests have accidentally left behind. And last of all, we should check the empty rooms. Housekeeping sometimes forgets to tidy a desk or clean a mirror. Oh, one more thing. I lost the key to the penthouse floor's grumble. Help me keep a lookout for it. Thanks. And that's it. Let's get started. I have a feeling this is going to be a really fun night. Some jobs require the mouse, walk, action, main menu. What's the main menu? Oh my word, what are we doing here? Oh my word. Wait, are we her? Are we Palm, I guess? Why was she talking to us like we were... Oh, rhythm game, huh? Wait. Why were those wrong? Why were those wrong? Huh. I was pressing left, right, up, down, right? Left is A. Right is D. Up is W. Down is S. Okay. Alright. Well. Oh my word, this is weird. We Found some toy dice. I guess. This is weird. This summer, rat maids. We can always go back to a job we didn't finish. Oh, eat. Alright. We're gonna figure this out. My nephew really likes video games. He wants me to play something called Red X. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong. All right. Oh my word. You don't have to get it in the circle. You have to kind of... That's how you do it. You don't get it in the circle. You have to... Like when the arrow touches the ring. If that makes sense. That is weird because I'm so used to having to get it into the circle. Yeah, that is... Alright. That's what was wrong. If you try and wait for it to get into the circle, it's gonna be too late. Alright. She doesn't have the penthouse one. We can't go in there. Can we? No. Here's this. What is that? Can I go in here? Alright. Use the left mouse. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. One of these. You have to be perfect? You're gonna let me know when it's done? Okay. We found a toy gun. Let me reduce the sensitivity on the mouse. Alright. I'm assuming we have to put all this stuff away, right? So, CD goes here. Let's just go here. Put the pens in here. I know, it's like, this seems so simple. Like, yeah, dummy. This is different. I was not expecting. Oh, hey, it's Ted again. We found the penthouse key. Alright. I once found a green mushroom in the lobby bathroom toilet. Gross. Just keep going up. Alright, this seems simple enough so far. Alright, Palm, good job. Alright, there's no arrows, but there is stuff to find in other rooms, it looks like. I was going insane with this. It was like, what am I doing wrong? I hate 3-12-1. I hate not knowing. 3-12-1, 13, 15, 18. 3-12-1, 13, 15, 18. Let me write that down. 3-12-1, 13, 15, 18. At least I think that was a combination. It was written on the wall. I mean, we can't go in here because there are people sleeping. I'm assuming. I won a wine tasting contest once. Turns out it was a wine tasting festival. Magic is real. Toy book. Cake sounds really good right now. Depends what kind of cake. I can't eat cake anymore. Sweet stuff just destroys my teeth now. Something that happens when you get older, your enamel just starts getting worn down easier. You have to be a lot more careful what you eat. It's, you know, despite the dipping, really isn't as impactful. It's more like the bruxism. Grinding your teeth will do a lot of damage. Make sure you invest in a mouth guard. I regretfully can't use mouth guards because I always lose them while I'm sleeping. I guess while I'm sleeping I take them out of my mouth and like fling them around the room or something. It's probably like half a dozen mouth guards missing. Lying in wait somewhere. Creating colonies of civilizations, kind of like in that Simpsons episode. Treehouse of Horror, I think. Lisa grows a petri dish. It's based off that loose, well, not really loosely, but more or less inspired by that Twilight Zone episode where the guy believes he's a god. This is a small civilization they find on a alien planet. Yeah. Green mushroom again. We found a toy eel. Go in there. Oh, bathroom one again. Did you know that feathers are just bird leaves? What now? I guess that's one way to put it. A lot of rhythm like mini games in this one. messes up with her feet. You see that? It's like she's not wearing shoes and she's got like weird monster feet. I thought I saw like a shadow in the room. Oh my god, you can pick up multiples, that's great. Even better. Cake does sound good. And a toy bear. Alright, that's good animation. I like that. What is going on? Why? A job has been added to the list. Make them pay. Oh, they sacrificed Palm. That's no good. How do we make them pay? Oh, we're ghosts now, huh? I like that. That's gotta be it, right? That's cool. I love that. My nephew really likes video games. He wants me to play something called B.A.D. Games are weird. I really like this one. I like the top-down perspective. It kind of reminds me of Shadowrun for the SNES. I prefer the Genesis version. I think it's better, but the SNES one's a perfectly good game too. No shade if you prefer that one. No one up here to chase, huh? Commercial for the weird claymation movie about the hot dog? Okay. I was about to say, we shouldn't go after the people who are just sleeping in their normal rooms. They didn't do it. Let's go after the cultists that did this to Palm. Oh, what was that anime? Where they were like, Palm, Palm, Palm. I think it was that Record of Lotus Wars, not the main original OVA stuff, but the series, right? Like the Record of the Blue Knight or something. The guy with the blue hair. Parn's older, Deedlit, and they're married, and he's like king and everything. And they would do like these little chibi shorts at the end. Maybe they were saying Parn. Like Parn, 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 go, or something like that. They were being goofy. Yeah. It's one where what's his name? The Berserker guy had the spirit that got wounded by, was it Ashram's blade? And it was too afraid to manifest. Anyways. This is an okay series. I think that I prefer the OVAs or whatever. if it's possible to domesticate a dingo. I think you can domesticate pretty much anything. The right amount of time and effort. The guests have found their rest. The faithful found their beast. Wow, what a beautiful morning. I can't remember the last time I saw one so pretty. Makes you feel like a curse has been lifted, doesn't it? Thank you so much for helping me out. Let's get out of here and grab breakfast. My treat. No eyes, like a doll's eyes. The end. Question mark? No, just the end. All right.
All right. The path.
Yeah, exactly, Leo. All right.
Ready to go home?
It is screaming to be released from its cage that is slowly pressing in on it from all sides.
But we got 2 games.
Would it Mr. Chase?
It's not you, it's me.
I trust this statement and find no reason to suspect otherwise.
That's available. Wait. Okay. Pumpkins are okay. Alright, what's this one? Ha! Rip Jack Death. Ah, no! I think he's still alive. I think the actor's still alive. He's gotta be like 79 or something, though. If you're unfamiliar, Jack Death is a character from Full Moon Productions, from one of their science fiction movies. Excuse me. It was called Trancers. Done by one of my favorite directors, Charles Band, because he'd always have some real neat like ideas. He was played by Tim Thomerson. He plays Jack Death, and you might remember him from a couple other things like Who's Harry Crumb, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm a big fan of John Candy, so what was that? Iron Eagle. Oh yeah, the kid wants to save his dad from the POW, right? Yeah. Had, what's his name from, Enemy Mine? Louis Gossett Jr. Yep. Okay, anyways. Yeah. Tim Thomerson. Trancers is a great little movie series. Highly recommend it. And that's the name of the character, right? Jack Death. And it's just one of those names I'm like, that is a great name. And that is exactly how it's spelled, too. It's Death, D-E-T-H. So, alright, Soul Waste. A blood machine game. Within a lifeless wasteland, the city ruins slumber as an immortal hero embarks on their everlasting quest to kill God. Alright. Are you a god? No. Then die. Press any button to continue. Oh, wow. Should we try it with the controller? Whoa. Alright, this is different. He moves very weird. I love the soundtrack. Music's banging, man. A bunch of enemies here. Oh, they're shooting me. He's slippery. Alright. Do we regenerate our health? Because if so... Alright. Okay, we're collecting these, I guess. Here, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about with slippery, right? I'm moving forward. I'm letting go of the stick now. I'm turning this way, turning around. You see it turns very slow. Camera is not very... How do we get up there? Yeah. Alright, this is where we start. Move faster for more damage. Killing heals you. Press H for help. No! Now, what could have been an inspiration for this? I have no idea. Let's grab this. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna go this way. I like the design elements, like the red with the black. Really striking. Let's look at this little guy here. Looks like he's got like a helmet on with little ear wings. That's neat. Cat. Can I even jump up to hit them? Yeah. No. Maybe this way. Yeah, that way should work. There we go. I don't know if I have to kill him, but... What's that up there? Is that God? Very Japanese JRPG storyline, right? How many games in JRPGs is it you end up killing God? Breath of Fire. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. The camera is not your friend in this. With no water, partake of the essence. Ah, checkpoint. Okay. The big green thing. Crystal broken. Okay. Is that like a barrier, I'm guessing? Oh, you can use the camera to kind of move him. I see. Alright. Oh, yeah, we got... I see the 3 big crystals. Is it pink or violet, green, and blue? Anything over here? Point set. 333. What's that mean? Well, the only numbers I can tell that go up. Do I have to collect 333 crystals? Maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. Oh no! What happens if you die? I guess we'll find out. Alright. Okay, it just brings us back to a checkpoint. Oh, wrong way. I guess we can avoid the enemies, because they don't give us crystals or nothing. That's where we gotta go. Alright. What's this? Secret? No. Just weird camera shenanigans. Oh no! Okay. We're okay. Pink, green, and blue. I think we'll go blue first. Then go around. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Crystals also seem to give you health back. Watching and waiting. I don't know if I can get there. Probably better to go up this way then. These ruins were never whole. Anything over here? No. No. Oh, that's the beginning. So, I think we have to collect a bunch of these, and then once we collect 333, we fight the last boss. Maybe? I can hear it chanting softly. It's warm to the touch. Alright. Can I knock these down? Yeah, okay. Statue of an inhabitant long gone. Alright. I don't see anything in there, so I ain't gonna bother. Okay. Ah, get off. Yep. Made it. Its gaze is penetrating. This is a pretty big level. Checkpoint. Or savior. Crystal broken. That's a big one. Nothing says I have to kill him, right? Yeah, let's go to the green. So far, so good. We'll get that on the way back. Hope y'all are having a good day. Let me know in the comments if you are or if you're not. And we'll have a jam session about it. Have to go back down and get one. No! Okay. That's fine. Monument to the Failed. 226. That's going to lead to the green key, so we need to keep exploring. Alright, we gotta go take care of those. I want to leave those just in case I need health. Well, this one definitely does fulfill that game kind of format, right? Can't complain about the lack of gameplay on this one. Oh, no, I can't. Alright. Oh god, what is that? Alright, we'll try for it. Nope. Oh, crap. Yep, and that's why I'm grabbing these. There we go. Alright, at least we won't be pressured. Damn it. There we go. Got that up there. He's over here. Alright. What are we missing? Just those up there, right? Maybe it'll be easier to go up this one. Okay. Yeah, so far it's much easier to go up this way. No. Yeah, there we go. All right. 255. Well, I hope there's a lot in that other area, because we're down about, what, 78? We need 78 more. Where's the way out? Here we go. Make sure we're still recording too. Yeah, we are. That's a checkpoint. Okay, it looks like we go through there and jump back on here, I guess. So I don't see any other way getting up there. There, we just got the pink key. Lavender, purple, whatever. $70. Kind of interested to see how this plays out once we get all the stuff, crystals. Crystal Smasher. Need to get over there. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, it'll bring us back around over there. Alright. Oh. But if I do that, it's gonna bust it open, right? He's gonna keep doing this. Alright. Maybe it's a lot easier to get this than I thought. $329. Oh, is this God? Maybe we have to get 333 to beat him? Alright. to become as one. Ending 2, so it looks like there's multiple endings. All right, yeah, that wasn't bad. I mean, it was a simple platforming collectathon type of thing. I enjoyed it a lot more than the Bubba one, the Booba, the boat one. That one was fine though. Don't get me wrong, just because I have preferences. Press any button to exit or listen to the music for a bit. Alright, you know what that leaves. I don't have a ritual candle. What? Oh, my candy bag's all gross now. I gotta vacuum. We don't have any more candles? Did I miss a candle? Oh, look at all the pumpkins. They're not lit up anymore. They're all gross. You're gonna be a booger bud again, aren't you? Yeah, they're all rotted. I go this way. Wait, wasn't this, like, destroyed before? Now, let's see if we can go back down. Oh, there's a candle.
Well, this is a cozy little spot. What am I supposed to be looking for?
It should be an omnipresent light more brilliant than the sun, swirling through the colors mankind could ever conceive of, and sun. It should be exceptionally hard to miss.
Well, it's not here. All I'm seeing is more of nothing. There's the spooky house we came from. Hi, spooky house!
I'm not sure what we're missing here.
Could the rift be gone now?
It's a tear of reality. They don't just vanish.
Okay, theory. This one is really a Prometheus one.
Is the spooky house the house from the second game?
So, you remember that door in the dungeon? If reality here is skewed, maybe this isn't where we need to go. And since we can't go any higher, maybe we have to go down. Down is up or something.
Like a Days in the New song. Bring me down, bring me down.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a town where people are running
So, let's go talk to more
away
ghosts.
from a life that seems
Yes.
always
Let's go talk to
funny.
more ghosts.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I do. I like the first two. I wonder if that is implied to be the house from the second game. And there's continuity. Alright. Regardless, we got the last candle. I guess you can't get it until this opens up, because if I'm trying to remember. This was like blocked off by like rubble, right? And that was open. Probably. Yeah. Alright, pumpkin. Summon ghosts. Sato Wonderland. One of Sato Wonderland's most beloved AI mascots has been acting strangely. Interrogate her to find out what's going on. Unity. Alright. We'll keep it at that. I'm digging the bass. Ishikawa Prefecture, Japan, 2058. Really, Kitsume? Yes, really. In 30 years, we've never had a problem with her. I know, it's strange. The kid wasn't harmed? Bruised, terrified, obviously. But no lasting physical damage. Shit, this is gonna be a PR nightmare. Do we retire? Well, obviously. But first, get the handler in here. I want to know what happened. This can't happen again. I wish Sato were here. He'd know what to do. Idiot! This is Sato's fault. Maybe this is for the best. This place is on its last legs as it is. Don't say that. Anyway, call the handler. We know what went wrong. Sir. I didn't do voices because they didn't really like split them up, so I didn't. Whoa. Alright. Computer, interrogate the subject by dragging and dropping 2 topic markers into the slots on the left side of the screen. Oh, so there, right? Diagnostic. Kitsuhime. Okay, running initial diagnostics. Init diagnostic scan. Flooding neural pathways. Tracing through. Oh, chasing. Thought routines. Reading. Pseudo-neurotransmitter levels. Generating cognitive analysis. Map. Waking. Kitsuhime, are you awake? Hello, young man. Welcome to Sato Wonderland. I hope you have a Sato wonderful day. Are you having a good time so far here at Sato Wonderland? Is there anything I can help you with? That is a choice for a voice, I will say. Yes, there is. You can help me by answering some questions about yesterday. Questions? I love answering questions. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Are you lost? Kitsume can help you find your way. Kitsuhime. Kitsuhime can help you find your way. Trying to do like a, it's almost like Dennis's, when they did that, what happened to the Liberty Bell? Yes. Wooden teeth. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Hee. Wait, where am I? Where is this place? You're not lost. Kitsuhime is lost. I'm feeling all sorts of funny. Injecting topic markers. Kitsuhime lost. Well, this is a very strange feeling. I don't know where I am. And I can't remember the last time I felt that way. I know Sato Wonderland like I know the back of my paw. I'm always helping children who get lost to find their parents. We make a game out of it. I say to them, the first one to spot your parents gets a special tasty treat. Of course I always let them win. If you could help me get back to my navigation volume, then I will know where I am in a jiffy. Sure thing, in a little bit. Child. Lost. Injecting topic markers, child lost. Oh, that poor boy, poor boy. He wasn't where he was supposed to be. I had to get him to safety. I had to take him home to his mommy. Kitsuhime, that boy was already with his mother. You took him and ran away with him. Why did you do that? No, that wasn't his mommy. I was his mommy. He wasn't safe. Why do you think you were his mommy? Of course a mother would recognize her own child. This isn't getting me anywhere. I might need to run diagnostic on the child topic marker. Okay. So. Running diagnostic on topic marker child. The child was a male of Japanese origin, approximately 18.2 kilograms, 104 centimeters tall, estimated 5 years of age. The child was with a young woman of Japanese origin. The child was wearing a yellow t-shirt, denim shorts, red cap. This unit encountered the child at the gate to Techtropolis at 11:13 a.m. I could have just said 11:13 using 24-hour time, but the child and young woman were exiting the woman's restroom. What caused your reaction to the child? Topic markers triggered. Child, mother lost. Receiving audio-visual memory data. We only got 2 options though. Child and mother. Unless you add a third one here. Child and mother. Injecting topic markers. Mother, child. In some way, I feel I am the mother to every child who walks through our front gate. At least for a little while, I love them as if they were my own. My own. My own sweet boy. My Taka-chan. Alright. Mother, and let's do diagnostic. Running diagnostic on topic marker mother. I've been programmed to fulfill the mother archetype here at the Wonderland. That means that my interactions with guests are driven by, in order, love, gentleness, empathy, respect for the rules, and patience. I have been instructed to pay special attention to the young children among our guests and to ensure that they feel safe and cared for at all times. Error. Diagnostic scan has found neural growth of an unknown structure around the topic marker. Grap. Taka child? Injecting topic markers. Oh, it doesn't even say computer in there anymore. Taka was a strange child, but a sweet one. He didn't make friends easily at school. It was so hard for me to watch. Mother? Taka? Injecting topic markers. Taka mother. Taka-chan, my sweet boy. So smart, so creative. He didn't do well in school. His father was furious, but I knew he needed room to grow. When his father passed, pulled him out of regular schools, he learned at home. We were together so much, just the two of us. I miss those days. Receiving audio-visual memory data. Please shut me down. Diagnostic. Running diagnostic on corrupted topic marker. Anomalous heuristic structure detected. Unable to parse. Unknown neural structure. Child? Topic doesn't seem to trigger a response. Okay. Diagnostic shutdown? Doesn't seem to trigger a response. That and shutdown? Doesn't seem to trigger a response. Lost and mother. Let's try that. I don't think I did that. Okay, running initial diagnostics. Init diagnostics scan, playing neural pathways, tracing through regimes, reading sooner, blah, blah, blah. Waking. Okay. We already did that. We're just gonna go down the list. Running diagnostic on Wonderland. Sato Wonderland was founded in 2028 by Sato Applied Industries as a fun and educational way to share its technology with the world. Sato Wonderland has 4 different zones, each populated by a cast of artificially intelligent friends. There's the Kingdom of Wisdom, the Animal Forest, Techtropolis, and the Neo Pioneer Space Station, which isn't actually in space. Diagnostic, lost. We're just gonna go down the list. Doesn't trigger response. Diagnostic, child. Running diagnostic. Okay, we already read that. Diagnostic, mother. Okay, the mother archetype, we've done that. Diagnostic, Taka. No A-level topic marker found for Taka. Diagnostic, question mark? Running diagnostic, corrupted, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we read that. Diagnostic, shutdown. Doesn't seem trigger. Kitsuhime, Wonderland. Injecting Kitsuhime Wonderland. Kitsuhime, tell me about Sato Wonderland. Oh, it's the most wonderful place in the world. It's home to so many of my friends. All of Sato-sama's giant family. There's Tamago-kun, Hoshimaru-kun, Meme-san, and now you can join our family too. What does that mean, join your family? Silly. Everyone who visits Sato Wonderland is part of Sato-sama's family. Sato-sama was an incredible genius. He made all of us AIs so many other amazing inventions. Explore more of Sato Wonderland to find out about all of the wonderful technology Sato-sama made a reality. Kitsuhime. Okay, hold on. Diagnostic. We got a new one. Artificial intelligence. We got a new one now. Kitsuhime. Artificial intelligence. Injecting top markers on artificial intelligence. Kitsuhime. That's right, I'm an AI. Just like all of the other Sato friends here. What's an AI? It's an artificial intelligence, like a computer that can think and feel just like you. Alright, Kitsuhime Lost. I think I already did, like, Lost. Yeah, I did. Child, I'm confident we did. No. Kitsuhime. Mother. Kitsuhime. Taka. Kitsuhime. Question. And Kitsuhime shut down. Probably won't trigger me. What? Shut me down? You mean retire me forever? Is that what you want? Please. Please. Yes. It's been so long. Wait. No. Please. Notification. Unknown third parties infiltrated the system. Alright, we've done what? Kitsuhime. Now we'll just do Wonderland. Artificial Intelligence. Artificial Intelligence, Wonderland. Every Sato friend you meet here is an AI just like me. That just means we can be best friends we can be. Some of the friends are silly and goofy, others are proud and wise. Some are even a little bit scary. Injecting Tom and Margaret's Lost Wonderland. If someone gets lost in Wonderland, it's my job to help get them to where they want to be. If they don't know where they're supposed to go, I bring them back to the guest services pavilion. Happens a lot, but it's usually not a problem because I try to make sure it's not scary for them. Wonderland. We did Lost, so we're Child. Injecting Topping Margaret's Child Wonderland. Children love Sato Wonderland. It's really designed for them. Sato-sama loved children and wanted to create a place that catered to their imaginations and dreams. Oh. Wonderland. Child? I just did that. Yeah, I'm a doofus. Mother? Taka. Injecting Topic Margaret. Taka Wonderland. Taka-chan spoke, but he never wanted to go away. He could not bear the thought of losing them. I tried to explain that they weren't real, that they were just toys. Even when he grew older and understood my meaning, he seemed deeply uncomfortable with the idea of letting go. I think that's where his interest in AI came from, a way to create life that lasted forever. Funny, once he started working on the idea, we hardly ever spoke again. There would be entire weeks where I never saw him leave the workshop. Wonderland, did Taka, so question mark, doesn't trigger a response. Wonderland, workshop, Wonderland, shut down. Injecting top and workers, shut down Wonderland. Shut down? Sato Wonderland? No one would be so silly. Sato Wonderland has been around as long as I've been alive. Where would my friends and I go if the park shut down? What would happen to us? Diagnostic, workshop, Kitsuhime, workshop, diagnostic, no, artificial intelligence workshop. Okay, artificial intelligence child. All of Sato-sama's friends are grown-ups. We grew up like you will, but we grew up inside a computer until we were ready to come out and be friends with all of you. Injecting AI shutdown. Sometimes it is necessary for an AI to be shut down. It's never a happy time, though. It's kind of like what you call dying. But some AIs do begin to exhibit symptoms of pseudo-neurological degeneration, must be reset to factory defaults or retired. However, this has never happened to me here at Sato Wonderland, which is quite the accomplishment for Sato-sama and his team, since we are some of the first AIs ever developed. Yes, me, I hope it never happens. I want to keep making children smile forever and ever. Probably would have been better to do this, right? Okay, Mother and Taka? Did I do this already? Yeah, we already did this. What ones haven't we done that might seem... Because, I mean, I could keep plugging and playing to try and figure it out, but I gotta figure out what it wants me to do. I guess we're trying to figure out whether we need to retire or return to service. Retire probably means shut it down completely, right? Would be shutting it down. They do keep asking us to shut them down. I wonder, does the order matter? Doesn't seem to be much more I can glean from this. Okay, what are we missing? Taka. Taka-chan? I don't know any of any friends by that name. But you just used that name a moment ago. Who is Taka-chan? Perhaps you are thinking of a guest? I can't seem to access the current park guest logs. That's okay. You're off network. It's normal. But please, what does the name Taka mean to you? I had to get Taka-chan away from that stranger. He belongs with me. He's my baby. Interesting, but we need to figure out what we have to do. I could just retire, right? But I feel like we're missing something. Alright, let's see. I think I did this, huh? Yeah, it's just waking it up. Alright. Can we do this? Alright, we did that. We are missing something. I have no idea what. I refuse to believe that it's as simple as just shutting it down. Alright, we read that. Maybe if we keep pressing Taka. I think we did this, right? Yeah, we did that. I'm gonna keep pushing Taka because I've never seen inside his workshop before. Such a diligent worker, my boy. Wait, why am I here? I feel very strange. My head is pounding. Taka-chan, what's going on? Now we can always be together, mother. Oh. We got a new one. Mother, huh? Said mother, so let's try that. Injecting topic markers, mother, together. All a mother wants is to be with her children forever. They could never age, never move away, never change. What a dream that would be. What a nightmare that would be. Trapped. Encased. Entombed. Taka-chan, what are you doing? Oh, did he put his mother's memory into the robot? Because he couldn't stand to be separated from her? I have a plan so that we can always be together. What do you mean? Where are we? This will hurt. I'm sorry. I tried so many methods on all the others to avoid pain, but I failed. Taka? I love you, Mom. This is what you always wanted. What we always wanted. This is for the best. Taka? There, Mother, the pain is past. Yeah, he could not let go. Computer, initiate translation protocol. Kyoko Kitsuhime. Wait, Taka-chan is Sato? Hidetaka Sato? Yes, he was a genius. If he got an idea in his head, he couldn't let it go. He had to see it through, no matter what the cost. And you're Kyoko Sato, his mother? No, silly. I'm Kitsuhime. Kyoko? Kyoko? No Kyoko here. I think I have everything I'm going to get from her. It's time to make a choice. Okay, so I think that's telling me we've exhausted everything. Do we return to service? Are you sure? Are you sure you wish to return Kitsuhime to service? Proceeding will end this diagnostic session. Yes, I guess. Kitsuhime, are you ready to return to service? Yes, sir. I feel completely fine. I can't wait to make some new friends. Okay. Well, that was different. I mean, Kitsuhime was returned to service at the park. For a short time, the park remained open. There were no further incidents. Kitsuhime performed her duties to the fullest extent and with great enthusiasm. On shutting down the park, employees were given instructions from the highest level of administration not to retire the AI mascots. The land was sold and redeveloped, but as far as you know, Kitsuhime and the others are still active somewhere. Every once in a while, for many years afterward, you find yourself haunted by the questions to which you never got answers. Okay. Alright.
Okay, P. You ready to go down/up into the dungeon/dimensional rift?
Have you wondered why you're different?
You mean why I haven't gone mad and sprouted tentacles?
Let me look something up while they're
Would be
jabberjawing.
the most obvious difference between you and the other infected, yes.
Of course I've thought about it. I thought I was done when I got my first symptoms. I was desperate to believe it was just stress, but after you showed up in my mind palace,
Mind Palace.
I didn't think I'd ever wake up again.
So what do you think it is that makes you different?
Can't you tell me? I mean, aren't you reading my DNA?
I actually can't figure it out. Even after reading your DNA. Whatever makes you different from the other bodies I've passed through, it is not.
Oh, there's multiple endings to that Sato
Why?
Wonderland, so.
P, you're trying to make me jealous. What was that like? What were they like? Were they all as pretty as me?
Confusing. After I crossed through, everything was just dark emptiness. Then suddenly I was snapped into the light. I didn't know where I was. My whole existence was screaming. But it wasn't just me screaming. There was another screaming with me. I tried to move, reach out, but that just made them scream louder. I didn't even realize I was in another's mind. And then my lashing out was changing them. And then it was dark again. And then it wasn't. And then it was. And then
Oh, eventually the light came on, and it wasn't so bright. The screams weren't so loud. I became vaguely aware of what was happening around me. Then the light went out again. The one time I woke up, and it wasn't so bad.
that's when I started to reach out
Sorry.
from inside of you.
I could jump.
It must have been
I
terrible.
gotta wait for him
to go
to quit
from
jabberjawing.
being everywhere, every time, knowing your whole life, and being torn apart and waking up to a completely new set of rules. I'd probably lose my shit too.
I think it's that.
I carry my shit around with me.
Realities that causes all of this.
It's an internal.
Well, hey, maybe
internal
that's why I'm
bag.
special. People always did say I'm incredibly smooth.
Strength,
no
perception,
friction with me.
endurance, charisma, intelligence. What was the A and the L? Agility and luck. There we go. Boom. Special. All right. Yeah. So this has multiple endings. You kind of have to like exhaust all dialogue, I think, and I don't believe I did that. So. But the good news is you can check it out for yourself if or when you pick up Dread X Collection 3 for yourself to try. A lot of these have multiple endings, and also, like the other collections, the achievements are pretty easy to get. You just usually have to beat the game. Doesn't matter what ending you get. So, if you are someone who likes to go for achievements and wants some like easier achievements to get, these aren't bad games to do it with, and they're fun. Right? That's of course the most important. All right, we've done all of them, right? So yeah, we have to go down here. I think we said, or Leo said, we have to go down to go up. Oh yeah, see the portal's gone.
So, what are you gonna do when you get back?
I don't know.
Come on. There must be someone you want to see? No sweetheart back home?
Plenty. As you know, I have beautiful eyes. But that's not what I mean. I mean, I literally don't know. I've always known before.
You didn't have visions of what happens after you come back?
No. It was always blank after I passed through the rift. What do you plan to do?
Eat the biggest burrito I can find and turn it into poop. After that,
Oh, I ate a really good burrito at Bucky's.
I'll have to
Huge too. It was like $7, but I mean, this thing was massive. Yeah, I've slowly been turning into a Buckyhead or whatever they're called. I don't know. Really good food there. Let's actually check this out real quick. Achievements. Yeah, we've unlocked all of them. 12 for the mini games, and then 1 for beating all the mini games, I think. All right.
I don't. Fuck this. I can't.
what is it? Talk to me,
The
Pete.
philosopher Kant?
There's none of me left here. There's none, Leo. There is nothing for me to reform with.
What does that...
I knew some of it would be gone, but I thought there would be enough left to collect myself. Enough to go back. Enough to be me again, but there's none. Nothing. I am alone. I am going to be trapped in this lobotomized trash until...
Ouch.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know if I can die.
Hey, P. Can you hear me? I want you to try to imagine a little white dot in a vast sea of black. Not alone or scared, just calmly floating in an ocean of nothing. Everything else is just melting away.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about why. Just focus on it. Visualize that dot, buddy. Just a little white dot in the sea of black. Isn't it a nice little dot?
Do I need to leave the room for
I
this?
want you to imagine that little dot
Because
moving
this seems a
little
bit
to the left,
personal.
then a little to the right. Then it goes in a little circle. Isn't that fun? Just focus on making that little dot dance.
Yeah,
It's like a therapy session, I guess.
I can see it.
Mhm.
Good. That's good. Now, I want you to slowly think about how it's you that's moving that little dot. That dot is you. And the blackness around it is just a sea of possibility. It can't hurt you. It's just a bunch of space for your little dot to play in. You've got this, Pete. You're okay. You're here. And here is good. Nothing else can hurt you.
I don't know what's going to happen. I can't know. I don't. I'm lost. And I can't find my way.
That's okay, P. You can find your way. It doesn't have to be scary. You don't need to know what to do next. You can figure it out.
I don't know how to figure it out. Leon, I never had to figure it out. I just was. I always just was.
Then we can figure it out together. I'm real good at that.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go see what is around the bend. Nope. Wait. Do I jump? Nope. Do I go back? Do we just leave? And the whole point was to leave the castle anyways. So he can't get back. That's the thing. He's stuck there. With Leo. Alright.
Thank you for that.
Don't sweat it.
You could have cast me back into the void, you know. I might have drifted forever, but you'd be free.
I know. Remember, you're the one in my brain.
So, you didn't really need to ask me all that about my home. You could have just read my mind.
I like it better this way.
Alright, oh, no, it's just a graveyard. There's pumpkin. Everything's shut. Yep, we're gonna have to go out the front way, right? Hey, it's open. Freedom!
That thing with the dot. How did you learn it?
Well, when you grow up with two parents whose only life philosophy is trip the hardest balls, you learn how to help people who are going through some existential panic.
Do you think that's why we work? You're just extra relaxed.
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just the right kind of crazy and never really felt comfortable with the laws of reality. Living, working, dying. It's all such bad vibes, man. You're a breath of fresh air.
So, what do we do now?
Well, you still got all those fragments making a mess of things. And as fun as that can be, we can't just let tortured alien ghosts wreck the planet. So, what do you say we go put you back together, Humpty Dumpty?
I wonder if that's leading to the fourth one. We'll find out. In August. Because I'm doing Halloween in August. Alright, and thus concludes Dread X Collection 3. Alright. Well, time to jump into it. This has been Dread X Collection 3, the finale video, part 3. Officially, part 3. Halloween in July. Because, I'm always jonesing for some horror or some Halloween games. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is. But don't worry, Halloween is month of Halloween. There will be me Halloween video every day throughout the month of October. So keep your eyes open for that. Where I'll be playing some games you might not have heard of for the first time. And some you have. We'll see how they fared. Or fare, excuse me. Now, on to the Ryan's Rating Review System. Ryan's Rating Review System is a system devised by the world's leading third grade elementary science students teaming up with aliens from Saturn in an underground Antarctic base where they developed time travel to go back in time to learn the arts of alchemy, which then they traveled into the far-flung future to see where science had ended up and advanced and tweaked science and alchemy to come back to the present to provide you, through me, the greatest video game review system ever created. Better than, what was it called? GameSpot? Game something? I forgot. You know, they had the crazy little faces. Like a 5 on the rating had like the hair all wigging out and everything. Ryan's Rating Review System is as follows. And this is the only place on the internet you'll get this. Just a reminder. B.A.D. is the acronym. So, is the game bad? Like, this is a bad game. I wouldn't recommend it. Or is the game bad? Like, it's bad to the bone, baby. B stands for boring, A stands for awesome, D stands for dumb. And I use, let's see, what's the currency that I use for it? Check marks and thumbs up, right? So let's start with B, boring. Is Dread X Collection 3 boring? I didn't enjoy most of the mini games. I honestly zoned out through the dialogue between Leo and the alien ghost thing. But that's what I usually do. I'm not a big fan of like cutscene heavy, or I'm like a let me get into the game, let me play the games, let me do the games. I think compared to the other two, I was probably a little bit more bored because of those two things. Because a lot of the games didn't really appeal to me as much as the first game. I still think the first Dread X collection has the best collection of games. The second one was okay for the most part, and it had the house I really liked, and I loved the style. This one went more cartoony in a lot of ways. Instead of the house being kind of creepy, we're in a cartoony, friendly, cutesy castle. But overall, even the games that I didn't care for, I still had fun playing the minigames, learning how to get through the minigames. They weren't quite as horror themed, but overall, I wouldn't say I was bored. Let me phrase it this way. I found this one to be more boring than the other two, but not boring. Does that make sense? So, I still had a blast playing it. Amazing job, developers, on every single one of the games, even if they weren't my cup of tea. I always appreciate creativity in trying to figure out what inspirations they may have been drawing from. And game development's not easy, especially when you're maybe one or two people trying to get a game made. I get that completely. Been there, done that. So overall, I'm giving Dread X Collection Part 3 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Not boring. Is the game awesome? Moving on to A. Is Dread X Collection 3 awesome? Alright, free play. I think free play means you can play just the games. You don't have to worry about the story, like unlocking the candles and everything and walking around. You just get access to the games. I don't know if it locks or unblocks achievements or anything. Anyways, is the game awesome? Because we're moving on in the Ryan's rating review system. A stands for awesome. It's still an anthology series, which I always have a fondness for. No matter how bad or good something might be, if it's done in an anthology format, I love it. Still had a bookend overworld to explore. That's this castle area, which would have been the house in the second one. Which had puzzles. They were a lot easier in this one than the second one. Not that the second one was like massively hard. It's not like Silent Hill 3 levels of Know Your Shakespeare, but it's they were still fun to do, and trying to find all the candles. Dig it. I dig. I enjoyed Spooky's Mansion a lot, and I think that's who did this, or may have been inspired by it. So that's pretty awesome. You get multiple games with different styles. Again, the anthology format, totally awesome. Loved it. So, overall, is Dread X Collection 3 awesome? Yes, it is. So it gets a second thumbs up, a second green check mark under the Ryan's rating review system. And last but not least, is the game dumb? No, it's not dumb. No. I mean, I'll gripe about the Leo segments where we're stopping and having to listen to this dialogue of this story, and I get it, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, right? It's the same reason I check out a lot in more modern games with the cutscenes, and it's like, just let me get to the gameplay, man. But I can't think of too much that was where I'm like, this is just straight up dumb. Sure, some of the games may have been wonky, and slight dumbness. In the first Dread X, whenever you go up to a game, there'd be a little thing, picture frame, where you could click it and it would tell you the basics about what you need to do, or the controls. In this, for the most part, you have to kind of wait until you get into the game and hope there's a menu and figure out what you're doing, right? For example, the spookware at the video store, that one was kind of rough to get through because you had all these mini games that played differently and you didn't know what you needed to do in the first place. And plus, it was the first game I played. I had no idea it was going to be like a WarioWare type of game. Little things like that. But overall, no, I can't think of anything like straight dumb. They seem to have refined it, at least the overworld with the puzzling a bit. Hopefully, I hope the next one has it a little more challenging, honestly. I like to get challenged. But I get why they may not have done it. For example, Sato Wonderland. We had no idea what the end goal was. No clear idea of what's going on. I know we have to discover what's going on, but it was just moving stuff around. And because we were stuck on a single screen and it was just dialogue moving, there was no real direction. Unlike, say, what was that other one we did with the programming elements? We had to buy the assets. Not that one. Not Ship's Tips. Submission, right? That one I felt like there was a little bit of more stuff going on because you moved and you had to kind of figure out stuff. And there was a lot more to play with. But for like Sato, we were stuck on a dialogue screen, more or less. And it was kind of hard to figure out what exactly they wanted me to do, hence the reason we didn't get... I guess there's multiple endings. So, but there's a bit of replayability that comes from that, right? So overall, though, Dread X Collection 3, not my favorite, probably my least favorite so far, but still a really good game. I had fun, glad to play it, and can't wait to see how 4 and 5 turn out. But not dumb. Overall, not dumb. So I give, because we're all good, ghostly boys and girls, alien ghosts, in his case, we're going to sprout a third ghostly arm to give Dread X Collection 3 3 thumbs up and 3 green check marks. So, quick recap, and then you guys can bail, because then I might just go around real quick and talk about which games I liked and which ones I appreciate all the games, but there's some that stood out that I really liked. But quick recap for the Ryan's Rating review system. Is it bad? I would say it's bad, man. You should check it out, especially for the price point. You can pick up like all 5 of them for like $40. Or wait for a sale and pick all 5 of them up for like $10, $20. So, Dread X Collection 3. Were you boring? Nope. So good job there. It's thumbs up, green check mark. Is it awesome? Heck yeah, it's awesome. 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. And Dread X Collection 3, let me ask you, are you dumb? No. You are not dumb. So great job. That's 3 thumbs up, 3 green check marks. Thank you, developers, for each of your games. And I look forward to seeing how the other games may have panned out. I know this game's a couple of years old at this point, right? But, yeah. You know what's... Alright, you can leave now. But I'm going to keep rambling a bit. What is really neat that I just thought about? Because a lot of these games are inspired by games... I've been gaming for a while, and I've seen the advancements from the Nintendo and Commodore up to PlayStation 1 and so on and so forth. These games are neat in that they're not a... Let me phrase it this way. If these developers made a PS1 inspired game, the amount of reach that they would have to expose younger gamers or people who got into gaming late in life to that era or genre of game would probably be close to nil. But when you package games together like this, in this anthology format, you are then able to expose younger gamers who were probably not even born when PS1 was around to games of that style, and then maybe show them something that they never would have checked out in the first place and experienced. bringing them into a new world of gaming that they never knew existed, or just thought, oh, that's just old, I'm not going to bother with that. That's one reason I like this format. And even if they're games I don't like, I like what they can do. That's something I just thought was really neat. Okay, now, on to the games themselves. Alright. Fine game. Spookware at the video store. Inspired by WarioWare. I believe, very clearly, in those types of things. Dig it. Frustrated me. Because I didn't, at first, at parts. But still a fun game. Well done. Didn't run into any issues or bugs, other than figuring out that exorcism minigame was a butt. And there was no way in heck I was going to figure out that last boss. The second boss on stage 2. Eden, Garden of the Faultless. This was the Chocobo Racing Final Fantasy VII meets Monster Rancher game. I like this. It was real chill. And I like the idea of, like, racing the angels and having to upgrade them, or training in this was feeding them, basically. And then you have them race. Very passive. You didn't really have to do anything except encourage, and that's just hold down the left mouse button. Very PS1 style graphics. Loved it. That's one of my favorites. Bubbo was okay. I've never been a big fan of Mario 64, even when it released back in the day. It was fine enough, and I appreciate what it did for the genre and advancing 3D platformers, but that last segment when he had to outrun the boss and he like instant teleports you back to the start was it was a choice. Also the controls, and I get the camera, but you know what? Probably one of the most horror themed games in the entire lineup, because God, it was a horror to play in a good way. All right, good game. I didn't dislike it, but not one of my favorites. Chips Tips was neat. I talked to my brother, who said it was inspired by Blue's Clues, right? I was like, when I played it, what was it? Pee-wee's Big, Pee-wee's Playhouse kind of thing. Which I guess Blue's Clues is kind of like that, except, I don't know. It was alright. Simple. It was neat. I like the design elements. Very easy to play and beat, but there's a lot of charm there. As a challenge, there was very little challenge. It was a point and click, right? It was an easy, simple point and click, but I had fun playing through it. Submission is one I also liked. A lot to do there, and they switched up genres a bit, because if I remember, you went from like a kind of a puzzle point and click walking around simulator to first person shooter at the end there. But that one was fun. One of my favorites, probably in the top. Matter Over Mind, that was a neat one. You played like that little goo guy, and it was like a puzzle game where you had to navigate through halls, take over people's bodies, top down. Let's see, Reactor was a walking simulator that was pretty decent, about a robot that was infatuated with you that got infected by like an alien life form. I like that one. Not the top, but it was a solid game. I enjoyed it. Nice. What was that? Nice Screams. Nice Screams at Funfair. I love the style. I love the gameplay. It was very short. Kind of glitchy. Don't grab the table. Okay? You can grab the table. Don't grab the table. But aesthetically and conceptually, I enjoyed it a lot. That's one of my favorites I played. Disparity of the Dead was confusing. Took me a bit to realize what to do, where to go. Even though it's not really that big, it's just like you have no direction on what you're really... Collect evidence. What the heck does that mean? So, once you realize what you need to do, it's very simple and easy. But I like the style. I like the idea of something's happening in the undead world, and or in the afterlife, and things are going missing. That was a good game. What was this B.A.D? Yeah. The hotel one, loved it. I loved it. Though it took us a second to realize what to do with the vending machines, the style, the setting, the gameplay. I liked tidying up the rooms, and then, well, the last thing that you have to do there was fun. Not difficult at all. Most of these games weren't difficult. There wasn't really like a overall challenging aspect to it, but they're more experiences, right? Phrase it that way. Soul Waste, which you saw in this video, I actually saw the last one too. Kind of like a platforming hack and slash PS1 style. It was fine. It was a collectathon. Still a good game. Like I said, most of these were really good games. Had fun. And then Sato Wonderland, which was kind of like a dialogue text adventure, which multiple endings. I'm assuming I had to exhaust every single combination of things and then pick something correctly, and it was neat. I like the story idea of what ended up happening. I don't want to spoil it, even though it was seen in this video, but yeah, good games all around. Though if I had to pick three, I would say three. Let's go with Submission is for sure in it. Oh, I would want to put that in there. I want to put that in there. B.A.D. And if I had to pick a third one, this is tough. Yeah, I'm going to say Eden, Garden of the Faultless. Top three. But they're all good games, all fun, all very different. Do wish they were a bit more horror-y, but horror-y. But I get it. We'll see how 4 pans out next, you know. I wonder if they're going to continue as a cutesy thing or kind of shift back a bit more horror-like. Like in the first Dread X. Even the second one. Alright folks, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for joining me. This has been Halloween in July. I've had a lot of fun playing these games, and I look forward to the next ones. Keep your eyes open if you need a little bit of Halloween in August coming up. Remember, I'll be doing these videos, so keep your eyes open. If not, check out any one of the other videos. If you just need someone to hang out with, I will always be here to hang out. Just turn on one of my videos. To my subscribers, y'all say awesome, and you have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Roughneck and Beers. Catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a happy Halloween in July night.